When I stepped off the bus, we're having technical difficulties here. When I stepped off the bus heading toward school, there was only three things on my mind. They weren't really things, they were people. People who were all different in every way. Two were fictional, two were girls, two had supernatural powers. Of course, I did have a crush on both girls, but I had to worry more about the real one than the one from the anime. I mean, sure, I have permission to absolutely love anime, especially their characters, but those were not real people. They were Japanese cartoons, mostly designed for teenagers such as me. But the other girl, Bella, I was really concerned about her. Bella and I were friends in the 5th grade, and the only reason we haven't talked since then is because we didn't have any classes together. We had lunch together, though, and I decided to take advantage of that. Now, although we hadn't quite made it official, her and I were practically dating. It's no joke. One day, her and I were jumping rope, and I missed a jump, and she said, "Koren, I'm sorry, but you're out, sweetie." And the next day, I sat next to her at lunch, reminded her that she called me sweetie the day before, expecting her to deny it, and you know what she said? She said, "Koren, you're right. Sorry if I offended you." I was not prepared for this possibility. And then, at recess, the exact same thing happened, except this time she didn't call me sweetie, she called me pony boy. I knew where she got that idea. I was wearing a black leather jacket that day, and I knew she was referencing The Outsiders, the book we were reading in English. But the reason I was so concerned about her was her diet. She hadn't been eating recently, and it's starting to worry me. I once packed this lunch specifically for her, and she wouldn't take it. She did give me a good compliment, though. She told me, "Thank you, sweetie. You're really nice, but I'm not hungry. You should get a trucker award. You're so sweet." I guess that's part of what makes me similar to Ryan, the second person on my mind that day. Ryan is the main character of the comic I started reading recently on an app called Webtoon, known as Super Secret. Of course, we're both keeping secrets from our crushes. The only difference is that my secret isn't even all that bad, it's just that I watch anime, that's it. Ryan's secret is that he's a werewolf, so that I can understand. But the main reason I don't want to tell Bella is because, well, is that what you'd expect out of a guy like me? A true sweetheart who packs a second lunch for this girl every day, watching people get killed and occasionally seeing awesome, well, you know. Which leads to the last person I was thinking of, Rias. Rias is a chick from the new anime I picked up, High School DxD. I found her to be really hot at first, mostly because of her super duper sexy red hair. Then, at the end of episode 1, you see her naked and find out she's a devil. So that just pushed the hot level above the highest level of hot. Yeah, I've got a crush on a fictional character. A little embarrassing, honestly. Of course, I do want to tell Bella about it. I just don't quite know how without it being, well, awkward. That's where Caleb and Carter come in. Caleb and Carter are my two buddies who really help me with Bella. Not only are they football players, they're both also the reason I have 12 subscribers on YouTube. They both know I have a crush on a fictional character and a real person. They even asked me about it a couple of times, and I just replied, "Bella is too cute to be single, and Rias is too sexy to be a virgin." And the three of us would break out laughing, since there's a really low chance that I will get A, a girlfriend, B, laid, and C, a real kiss on the lips. Sure, I never had my first kiss, and it's not like I was expecting Bella to change that. After all, who would be into a teenage nerd who spends the majority of his free time playing games that nobody plays these days? When I say games, I actually mean stuff like The Legend of Zelda, Yokai Watch, Paper Mario, Kirby, Super Smash Bros., Tekken, Pokemon, Pac-Man, Xenoblade Chronicles, and occasionally Mega Man. You get my point? But the main reason I play games like that is because, ironically, I hate killing people, whether or not they're real. I say ironically because of my home life. My home life isn't all that bad, it can just get a little out of control. It's because of them that I've recently grown a fear of the world. I've been scared that, while I'm in the world, I might get attacked at any second. It's because of this fear that I've started carrying around a 9-inch switchblade. I only bring it out in one scenario, and I have a good step-by-step procedure for when I do. If anyone attacks you, wait a couple of seconds. Bring out the switchblade and use it. After using it, run. Get as far away from the body as possible. Rinse the blood off the second you get the chance. Do not look back. Whatever you do, do not look back. You know you can't.
Robinson's is on.
Cool.